Hello guys, and welcome back to my Settra thematic campaign. In Undeath, Settra hungered for the domination of his fellow Tomb Kings, and he would suffer no rival to his rule. Settra waded into the carnage. Settra struck down dozens of lesser Tomb Kings who stood against him, powdering their bones to dust and destroying them utterly. Not even Arkhan the Black, with his command of dark sorcery, could prevail against Settra's strength of arms, and he was forced to flee Khemri. Before long, all the Tomb Kings bowed their head to Settra the Imperishable, the undisputed ruler of all Nehekhara. Alright, just kind of a recap of last episode. So we started off, we took our main starting province, we took out Manfred von Karstein, and then we've just finished taking out Volkmar the Grim and the Chevaliers de Lyonesse, and now we're going to finish off Arkhan. Skarbrand is kind of being a pain in the butt to us too, but this will be a bigger battle with, against Arkhan, and then if we win this, we'll be pretty good to wiping him out. So let's jump into it. So he's got 2 Hex Wraiths, Ushapti with Great Bows, Casket of Souls. So it does have some stuff in the backline that I want to deal with. I think most of his other army was skeletons. But it's definitely not a small army. Especially since we don't have nearly as much front line as he does. Yeah. Well, let's see if it'll let us see the other one. There we go. So, Crypt Ghouls, Skeleton Warriors, Skeleton Spearmen, some Direwolves, and Philibats. That's an Arkhan's. So if we can wipe out a lot of this army to start with, we'll be in a good position. We're going to have to be pretty economic with our resources since he has a lot more guys than we do. Okay, where are the Hex Wraiths? Because I want to catch them with... I guess he's got 2. So let's put our Howard on this side then. And we're going to have to go into him. Oops. We'll also keep, I think, these on this... Oh, let's keep them on this side, because these guys do magic damage. Oh, never mind, they don't. They do poison damage. Good. I am undefeatable. Alright, I think that's pretty good. Settra ahead of them. Our chariots have got to do a better job against their chariots. Because we're a lot higher ranked. But he's got more of them. So we need to use Settra to get into those Ushapti Greatbow Archers. And the Catapult, because that's who they're going to target. The Ushapti with the Great Bows can actually do a decent amount of damage to us. If we let them. Oh, I didn't lock it, that's why. Dang it. If I would have locked it, they would have moved in unison. Yeah, it's gonna wreck those guys, though. Oh, it's because I had these guys... Whoops. Okay, the Ushapti can be a problem, so we just... Ooh, Caprigar, get on those hex rays with your magic attacks. That'll help quite a bit. See if we can get Settra out. Oh, they're painting him pretty good. Alright, we've almost dealt with their first army. Except for we just got to keep them... Get Tomb King on those Ashapti. Actually get these. We just got to deal with Arkhan the Black as fast as possible. Okay, we got most of those guys. Get Tomb Prince out of the way. Yeah, and our chariots will win. Ooh, we can get some good... Oh, where did those Ashapti come from? No, get these guys out.
I obey.
Get on Arkhan. Pull these chariots back. Okay. Get our other chariots out of the way. Yeah, this is going pretty decent. We haven't lost anything yet. Get our characters fighting theirs. Oh, pull these chariots back so they don't crumble to death. Get our chariots in the back. There we go. Yeah, it didn't lose anything. Pretty good. See if we can get a see if we can get a cast off for some healing. Well, that went pretty good. Didn't take too much damage, mostly on our characters. Settra took quite a bit, but that's fine, so that we could get our infantry into combat without taking too much magic and range damage. Right. Let's heal up. This will heal up, yeah, army back to full, basically. Not at war with her yet, but she does not like us for some reason. We do have non-aggression, so hopefully that should have her leave us alone for a little bit. They will probably siege this next turn, I'm gonna guess. Which that'll be an easy defensive siege battle. Got freaking tic-tac-toe coming up though, which he's been a pain in the butt. So if we can start to get some of those garrisons built. Alright, and what do we want to do with Settra? I think we're focused on just getting him to be beefy. More armor is always good, especially on such a big mount like the War Sphinx. Necro Sphinx, I think we want to go with Hyro Titan for our Master Carver. Because it's always between, for me, it's always between the Necro Sphinx and the Hyro Titan. But. Alright. And one more turn until we get our third army. Or our fourth army, I should say. I believe. Oh, never mind. We were going for some Tomb Guard upgrades. Alright. Seems pretty good. Yeah, stupid freaking Herdstone is going to keep causing rebellions. Oh, Scarbrand did come back. I guess Khemri's going to be hard. That's going to be a hard defense. Ooh, I don't want to lose Khemri. Yeah, and he's got a full army this time too. Luckily, they are taking attrition damage from the right. So it's not going to be too bad. I don't want to fight that. Actually, let's try to. Because if we can, we'll make our way up this way with this army. Yeah, I think we should win since we have a lot of spears and archers. I am just going to replace a bunch of these guys, though. Garrison building. Do El Hike. So Scarbrand's got, luckily he's got a lot of chariots. That's going to help our siege defense. So that means we get to shoot his stuff with towers for quite a bit.
Legions withdraw.
We don't have enough for that one. Let's go to control and corruption. Can't get there in one turn, so that's a bit of a bummer, but...
Settra does not serve.
Alright. We'll finish off this other Tomb Guard technology, and then we'll go for another army. Who else is Scarbrand at war with? Just Iron Rail's expedition. So that's why he's focusing so hard on us. Alright.
Submit to your king.
Oops. Let's get Desert Strike.
Parched desert heat.
We can't afford that. Oh, he actually bypassed it. That's good for us. We're not going to even try to fight that because that's going to be bad. But if we can get the siege without him... I don't know, this could be pretty interesting if we lose Khemri. Yeah, Scarbrand's definitely going to go there to help in that siege, though. And Tic-Tac-Co went back, so we'll just try to defend this then, because we're not going to be able to get there. Okay, I'm fine upgrading that then. Well, at least if we finish off Arkhan, we're only fighting on 2 fronts instead of 3. With Tic-Tac-Toe in the south and then Scarbrand in the north. That's how legendary AI is for you. Is there anything that we want to try to recruit in the meantime, though? No, I don't think so. Kasabar. Luckily, we have built garrison buildings in most of them. So that means we can hold back Scarbrand for a little bit longer. Going to ambush. Alright. And we don't want to upgrade that, so that's fine. Okay, Scarbrand did come, though. Alright, this is going to be a pretty tough siege. If we can get Scarbrand down with the towers, that'll be much better. But we have a really good defensive position. And it seems like they don't have... Scarbrand has a decent amount of infantry, but the rest don't. So if we can buy time to get good towers that do good AoE, I think we have a chance of holding it. Okay, we're going to focus all about... getting this defensive position as strong as we can make it. Okay, I think we value anti-large a little bit more. We are going to want to shoot these guys down with towers, though, so that's why I'm actually going to dedicate quite a bit of stuff to holding those, and then we can pull them back. Same with Scarbrand. We want to be able to shoot the crap out of him. The Capra Guard we will keep back. Okay, here's our Tomb King. Luckily these are archer chariots, so it's not too bad. Where's most of the infantry going to come? It's going to come with Scarbrand, so we want to fortify this side more than the other sides, I think. Tomb Guard, just because they have a lot better defense. We'll keep kind of one in all of them, and then we can adjust as we need to. Alright. So yeah, it's just going to be about buying time for our towers to do a lot more work. Because that's his... Oh, it's just his... Okay, we might be able to... I was thinking that was infantry. We bring these guys out, actually. We can shoot him quite a bit. So I'm not even going to try to hold that part. Actually, we'll just keep this one over here and then we'll move it over to the side.
For Nehekhara, I move.
Yeah, they're not even going to hit him, so don't worry about that. Ooh, this is going to be a tough siege, though. We got Skybrand coming in over there with quite a lot of infantry. This side with a lot of single entities, so that can be a huge pain. But I think it's winnable in my opinion. We just gotta deal with Skybrand. That's gonna be the biggest thing. If we can hit him with all the towers as soon as he comes out, that'll help us quite a bit. Start saving our supplies to build some magic towers in the back. Alright, 18 seconds and 30 seconds over there. Got our missile chariots over here to hopefully... If he comes down on the ground, then we can start shooting him. That'll be a lot better. Because he doesn't have very much armor, and our chariots are good at evading. There we go. Oh, come over here. Shoot Skybrand. Get these two shooting, and then the other one focus on the infantry. Bring them close to start shooting him. I don't think we want to go for... Because that gets way more missile damage, but not as much explosive damage. Yeah, it's not a huge jump in explosive damage, so I think we'll just save for this 1400 one. Okay, I want you guys to start pulling back, though. So we do not get shot. Biggest thing I'm worried about are single entities. Alright, you start pulling back. They're going to wait until they start attacking that. We got a little bit of time. Not too much, though. Ninja IM75, thank you for the subscription. I appreciate that.
My will be done.
Okay. Okay, I don't think we want to waste Legionary Barrage right now. Yeah, good. We're getting some good damage on the Skybrand, though. That is really important. Oh, wow, that was a lot faster than I thought it would be. Okay. Okay, where's our halberds? Come over here. Actually, I should just keep them up, I think. Because that forces them to come up, and they don't have a whole lot of... They don't have a whole lot of infantry over there. So I'm fine with that. Then we can hopefully save them so we don't get army lost later on. Almost enough for our second tower. Okay. Now we've done a couple thousand damage to Skybrand. They're not going through that gate yet, so that means we should be able to shoot them for a little bit. Okay, we're almost enough for our second tower. He is bringing over a lot of infantry, though, so... Oh, and he's coming that way, so... Let's pull these guys back before he takes the gates down. Okay, you guys do not get caught there. Okay, but if they take this one, then we'll start to lose capture points. Victory points, I mean. Let's come this way. Just get out of... Whoops, wrong way. Wrong hotkey. Come this way. Do not get caught. Just... Yeah, Scarbrand's so fast, though, for such a large entity. We just got to get enough to upgrade these a little bit again. Maybe we should have just saved it instead of building because they're off right at the start. No, keep pulling through. Because if we can hold Forsaken, you guys can jump off and start attacking them. Just keep running back. Yeah, we weren't able to get that other chariot through, but that's okay. Casket of Souls, do some work, please. Yeah, there we go. Almost enough for that upgrade. There we go. Ooh, Scarbrand is going to catch up to them. I'd rather sacrifice a chariot than infantry. Oh, oh good, he's going to try to capture it then. See if we can go shoot him a little bit. Towers are doing some work now. Ooh. I have to. I want to pull these guys back. Same with you. I know it kind of sucks where you are, but... If we can get the chariots just to fight them, just so our infantry can survive, I'm fine with that.
Yes.
Move these guys up a little bit. Yeah, so we started to lose victory points, so that might be our bane. We may lose just because of that, even if we can kill the majority of their forces. That will severely slow them down, though. I do want some chariots back, so that if we need to, we can go and recapture other things like that. So that's what I'm actually going to do. I'm going to send one back and send the other one to come help. Should all you guys come back. Focus on Scarbrand. Focus on Scarbrand. Oh, they actually are going to contest that. Huh. Interesting. Okay, bring our archers over here. And our halberds. Oh, they're all rampaged. That is a good clump up, though. Gonna take out a lot of Forsaken. Hopefully some Chaos Knights. Yeah, that was worth it. Shoot Scarbrand. Make sure you're on guard mode. Shoot the Chaos Knights. Roots of the Hound. I forgot that they're unbreakable. Yeah. I think we'll put up a good fight, but I think we'll lose to the victory points, which I really hate that they've changed it to that. Hopefully save our guys a little bit. Use those as Shopti right there. Oh, do not shoot. Say, try not to shoot those guys right there. Because I do not want that friendly fire. Ooh. No, stop getting into melee. And shoot Scarbrand. Because if we can kill him, we're not going to win, but it'll give us a fighting chance against his armies. Hopefully they'll retreat from that. Come on. Oh, come on. Just hit him already. Don't friendly fire. Kepperguard, come on. He's down to... I guess he's healing up back. Okay, alright. Focus some of your fire back on this infantry. We should get 2 Shapti summons, that'd be great. Ooh, he's almost dead though. Alright, we're probably gonna get army lost really, really soon. Yep. It's up to you guys. There we go. Army losses with... Oh, so close. So close. We did a lot of damage, though. But we lost Khemri against freaking Scarbrand. Oh. I had a 3rd army there recruiting, but it wasn't fast enough. I didn't expect them to come right for us, barreling towards us. Ooh. The Killed a lot, though. Let's see how many units we actually wiped out in Skybrand. That'll help a lot more. We didn't wipe out... Oh, dang it. We didn't wipe out anything in Skybrands. We severely weakened a lot of his Forsaken. Got some Chaos Knights, Forsaken in that one. Dang. Good thing you didn't raise it, though. Because we can take it back and not have to lose nearly as much. I mean, much time building it back up again. Ooh. That went differently. I think I tried a Settra campaign before and we had the same thing happen. But we actually won the siege. Because we had time to build up that army a little bit more. Alright.
Attend your king, slaves.
Alright, I think we can win against that, though.
Priest king, they challenge me.
Yeah.
My legions.
Oh, I forgot to put on our banners. I don't really care for that one.
I always need slaves. Sirs, attend. I deign to move.
Alright, where do we want to put this other army that we can replace with? Wrathful. Yeah, let's do Wrathful. Whoops. See if we can get some in. Alright, pretty close. I guess we don't need, we're already at full health, so we don't need to replenish anymore. It's just, that's Arkhan's final settlement. Nehekhara is mine. Does he have any Tomb Guard? Yeah, he has a few, but... Tomb Princes... Tomb Guard, Ushapti Great Bows. Let's just do Petra. We just want to make him a tank, because once he gets his Kimming War Sphinx, he's significantly stronger. Just going to ambush so we can build up that trait. Alright. How many turns is that going to take? 5? We might be able to hold that before Skybrand comes over. Alright, anything else we want to spend our cash on? Yeah. Okay. And one more turn for these Tomb Guard. Oh, he had another army too. I don't want to fight a freaking siege battle, so if we can get one of his other armies and auto-resolve it, I'm be much happier. Oh, and he's getting another army, apparently. Arkhan's Last Stand. Okay, start working on another army. We want... Nehekhara Warriors is pretty good. What about the Wakaf? The First Dynasty range is really good. Ward save. Control all provinces. That's a good one. What does he get, though? Horseman? It's not great. Bone Giant can be pretty good, though. And Skeleton Archers. Oh, that one's Tic-Tac-Toe. See if we can actually get close enough to ambush, and if he attacks that... Luckily, we've built garrison stuff in most of our provinces. So it's going to slow them down quite a bit. Okay. Got one army. Basically 2 armies plus a third one with a garrison. If we attack, which one do we want to deal with first? Probably this one. That has most of their infantry. Oh, we actually do win it. Okay. We lose the Oshapti. I'm okay with that. They'll have to attack next turn anyway. Okay, we can start getting some of these guys back. That is really good that we get that they have the Ushapti cover already. And once we get that casket, then we will ignore. Actually, not a fan of. I do like the Sepulchral Stalkers, but I'm not too worried about it for now. Get one more Ushapti. Actually, let's do a third one. Just because they're better than Spearmen. Movement range, though. That way, actually, no, we can do it one more turn. We'll do control. And then on our next one, when we have the Ushapti Great Bows, we can move out. Okay, what about him? I guess we might want him to get some chariots, actually. Do a new Ushapti. And some, yeah, chariot. Because this also gives us some hit points. Oh, and if you're interested in seeing what mods I'm playing with, there's a command for it in the chat. Just do type exclamation point mods, and then it'll bring it up. I'm only playing with 2 or 3. None of that really significantly change gameplay. The only real one is the 2 skill points per level. The other 2 are like the better camera mod, the ultimate portraits mod, because I like that. Just gives 2D portrait, of course. Yeah, good thing. The ambush was good. Man, Tic-Tac-Toe just has a billion armies to send at us, though. Holy crap. We're holding him off for now, but... Is he not fighting anyone else? Normally Kairos or Tekos would be at war with him. Oh, I forgot about that. I have to fight that real fast just so I don't lose 8 things against a single lord. Pretty annoying. The king of all Tomb Kings. Not just Tomb Kings, he is king of kings. Okay, where's Settra? Alright, just go with this guy's butt. That's all you need to do. We'll keep casting. Just because it heals it heals it, Settra up. Yep. So we actually healed a little bit from that. Just from casting. That was annoying though, because that'll delay Settra by 2 turns because of that, but Arkhan's faction has just been wiped out. Followers of Nagash are destroyed. Do we want to march out and fight this guy? Yeah, let's do that. Just level you up real fast. Blessings of Asaph. Oh, we can catch him. I don't have anything to chase us back with, so that'll be good. So interesting is that Lamazesh, he is... I'm trying to remember if it's... if he's half-sister, if his Nehekhara is half-sister, or if she is his aunt. Because I can look at it real fast. I'm pretty sure Lamazesh is this, is the son of Lamazar, who was king of Lamia, and when he defeated Nagash, he took over Khemri as the ruling king, and then Nehekhara stayed in Lamia. So yeah, he's actually the brother of Nehekhara.
Attend your king, slaves.
Give more leadership so we don't risk losing him. I don't think we have any other heroes we can recruit right now, and nope. We just got a whole lot of cash though, so let's use it. Okay. Let's do Fyrus. Actually, no, let's do Kofor, because Kofor is the one that's more likely to get attacked if they ever declare war on us. Call me Mermaid. She's a character I think is very interesting, but I've never really had the itch to play her very much.
My dynasty reigns supreme.
Oh, that's good though. He colonized Numus. Oh, he must have wiped out the Beastmen then. That's good. So then we don't have to worry about freaking Khemri getting constantly rebelled against from chaos incursions. Okay. That's good. Yep, there's Skybrand again. But we can start making our way over with Settra in one more turn, so that's not too big of a deal. And we have a garrison to actually fight. We have the garrison, and so she's getting ready to declare war on us. We just need to get those garrisons up before that happens. Ugh. That's annoying, though. Legendary AI for you. Okay.
King of Nehekhara.
Alright, let's just ambush in front of that. El Haik, the city of thieves. El Haik is a city-state of Araby and is the largest trading port in the area. It is traditionally the capital of Araby whenever the nation is united. It was used by Sultan Jafar as a capital and stronghold during the Great Crusade against Araby. That's something I was reading about when the Bretonnian Errantry War against Araby and a lot of the knightly orders of the Empire. Yeah, we want those with shafted great bows, so I'm gonna have to sit there for just a few more turns so we can start making our way over. Let's look at how much his army recovered, though. So, Forsaken, it's just some Marauders, Bulleters, so he doesn't have nearly as many Chaos Warriors as he did last time. And we've got 2 full garrisons, so that's going to be pretty good if he wants to fight us there. We'll upgrade Virus. Those are already upgrading. What else? Kasabar, I don't want to spend money on you right now. I just want to save until next turn. And hopefully we can get this second garrison building going. And if we hold off Scarbrand here, then I'll bring... I was just thinking about this. That's what I was thinking about right now. No, I don't want to trade with you because I'm going to go to war with you. We'll bring... If we survive that army, we'll take over the ogres and then go for that Book of Nagash. Yeah. And we just use the incantation of Kassar. Take this over because that the landmark here is really, really good. It gives perfect vigor for Ushapti faction wide. So yeah, we want to get that done as fast as possible. I'm actually going to... Oh, I guess we're waiting for that anyway, so we'll do pottery. We didn't have enough for the garrison. We'll save for Fyrus next turn, 3,000. I'm just going to keep you in ambush right there. Okay. I definitely think we can win this, though. Ooh. Second defensive siege battle against Scarbrand within the last 10 turns. He actually took Camry from us, so we better win this one. Unfortunately, it kind of starts in the annoying place, though. Hello, how are you? How's the campaign going so far? It's going pretty good. Skybrand is being a huge pain in the butt, but... forgive me, I don't know how to pronounce your name. But... yeah, we just wiped out Arkhan last 2 or 3 turns. Tic-Tac-Toe is bothering us in the south. And then... it's just Scarbrand in the north and Tic-Tac-Toe in the south. So we're just fighting a war on 2 fronts right now. Okay, he has a lot of infantry. And we're not going to fight there. We just want to get some tower damage. How's your day going, though? Alright. Oh, I didn't even see them over there. Okay. Want to get some... majority of our guys back, then. Biggest thing is we just don't want to lose this battle because of victory points. So we're just leaving some guys there. Hopefully do some damage on Scarbrand. And the chariots. Because those are the hardest things for us to deal with. Focus on the Chaos Warriors. I don't think we should have any serious problem. We're just going to keep our chariots out to kind of reclaim any victory points they take. Pull you back, since we can't shoot at them with the towers. Yeah, are you playing a campaign right now, though, in Warhammer 3? All your names in Hebrew, that's really interesting. Oh, it's for Yosef, okay. Looking for something to watch during the night shift, I understand you. Yeah, war with the demons and with the lizard men? Yeah, I know. So no one likes Settra to start off with. Okay, we want to get these towers built, though. Yep, always nice to have something to distract you when you're at work. If that's the kind of job where where you're not even, I guess should I'm tongue twisted, where you can do that, I should say. Okay, we're just going to speed this up. Get our archers. Okay, they are going to catch you, so just force them back. Yeah, the Tomb Kings kind of went to war with everyone. But the lizard men and the lore is something that they left alone, actually. But they conquered pretty much everyone else that they could get close to. Like, they conquered up to Bretonia, they conquered into the Empire before it was founded. Alright, I'm going to take you off fire wheel skull cannon. Or screaming catapult. Yeah. So they just got to be fast about attacking us so we don't lose too many victory points. Forsaken. Right, and we're fine with the grind. Those chariots go after our chariots, though. We got to pull them back. But yeah, Tomb Kings before Nagash, they conquered everyone, basically. They didn't go into war with the elves, surprisingly. Oh. Yeah, try to pull you back. Almost enough for a third tower. No, I was like, why can't we build that? Okay, now start shooting at Scarbrand. Luckily, we have like 1 billion spearmen, so their chariots aren't going to be too bad. Of the third game and your computer can't handle, but you have the second game. You're currently doing the Dark Elves? No, I love the Elves. Elves are my favorite, especially specifically the High Elves. I'm an elf guy. You work as a security guard? Oh, that's cool. Alright, we want to make sure we save some of this ammo for Scarbrand, because he's going to be the biggest pain in the butt to deal with. Pull you back over there. Yeah, this won't be a problem, just grinding this out. Take you off fire at will. Now shoot Settra. Wait for the infantry to pile up, and then we'll start using the what is it, Legionary Barrage. And Scarbrand is such a tank. I was doing kind of a thematic campaign on my own time, where I go to Ulthuan, and it was really fun, but it's hard because all the territory is inhospitable for Scarbrand over there. So it's just like you just gotta wipe out the elves before they do too much to you. Oh, they are going after those, though. So I'm going to use the chariots to deal with them. Looks like a good one. Nope, switching on guard mode, so you're not obstructing our... Gosh, slush bots. I was wondering when they would show up. I'm gonna report them real fast so they don't show up. Sorry about that. I really hate that.
My will be done.
I should try to keep some of the garrisons in front and not my guys. Yeah, once Scarbrand goes down, though, this will be a cakewalk. So they're not even attacking us on this side, so... Man, he's just a tank, though. He's at level 22 already. They've buffed ever since they changed that, in the update to where the AI levels a lot faster. It's been made campaign significantly harder in actual battles just because the lords are so much more powerful. They're so much more leveled up. But yeah, I love the Dark Elves though. Except for the end times with Malekith. Everything but that I'm pretty happy with. Well, they're out of ammunition, so just keep them back. Take them off that hotkey. Alright, we just want to try to take this back so we don't lose the victory points. Who's your favorite Dark Elf character? Yeah, yeah. Most guys prefer the High Elves, you like the Dark Elves. Like, I like all of them. High Elves, just like an Aryan, I really like, but Kalador Dragon Tamer, if you know who he is, he's my favorite character from the lore, that's why. I love their aesthetic too. But the Dark Elves and High Elves are pretty closely tied for my favorites though. Pull these Ushapti back. We'll speed it up because I don't think we're at a risk of losing anymore. Yeah, there we go. They're very close to, yep, there's army losses. Okay, we do want to chase those so that they get wiped out a little bit easier. Okay. That's probably good. Marathi as well, or Morathi, depending on how you pronounce her name. Yeah, they have really, really interesting characters. Really interesting dynamic, like Helebron and Marathi's rivalry. Malice Darkblades. I haven't read his books yet, but I've heard that they're great. That's something I've been meaning to get to. All right. That was a pretty good battle, though. All right, settlements restored. We're not worried about advanced military buildings right now. We're just trying to get these defenses up. Zandria, I couldn't remember if we were waiting on that one. Let's get some chariots, though. We already have... Let's get archer chariots. Let's just do spearmen. Take this back real fast. Ooh. Yeah, if we can get this landmark up, that would be great. Great Desert of Araby. It's like an expensive landmark, though. It's like 6,000 at level 2. Because what's it cost right now? Only costs 1,800, and then 54. Yeah, that's expensive. How are our guys down here doing? Pretty good. Yeah. Actually, we'll come down this way and we'll try to get this Book of Nagash real fast. Because that is a very strong army. So we want as much stuff. Ooh, we can replace Kepper Garden there. Get that. These guys, and then more spearmen. I don't want you to die before you get immortal, so let's bump that leadership up. Try to buff these guys as much as possible. Okay. We're going to keep him in ambush because that's where the lizardmen have been wanting to go. All right. Oh, what was there left? Coast of Araby. Yeah. Yeah, pretty good income though. 4,200. Araness is going to declare war on us pretty soon though, because she just ended our non-aggression pact. I don't know why she hates us so much though. Okay. Just want to watch this area to see if anything's going to come over. We did lose Camry, but we'll take it back from Scarbrand. I think we want to focus on him first, because Tic-Tac-Toe hasn't been as much of a problem for us. That's another interesting fact, is all the lizardmen are kind of based off jokes, all their names. Most of them, at least. That was something in, like, 5th edition and 6th edition, but they kind of moved away from it in 8th. Oh, I forgot about that guy. Still need to take that over so we can complete that province. Okay. I'm just going to keep him in ambush. Actually, let's do channeling. We don't... no, we don't have a wizard yet. The Lost Tombs of Araby. Okay. I think we should be able to auto-resolve this. So differ. The High Elves have great range with their archers and missile units, and the Dark Elves have armor-piercing arrows. I prefer the Dark Elves. Yeah, like the High Elves have great range, but they really do lack an armor-piercing. Ooh, good. Decisive victory. Then we get our first book of Nagash. I'm going to do this so we can get movement range and start heading over. Because I want to get back into the fight as much as possible. Alright, what else can we... Let's do Last Sheet, because that is a port, so it's more likely to get attacked by Aranessa. Go to back to control so that doesn't get a rebellion. Ooh. Yeah, Settra's going to focus on with this other army. Let's level him up real fast. It only set half the message? Yeah, I saw that. It's okay. I saw some of it. Nehekhara and Horsemen. I do want to get this attrition, though. Because we are going to be going into Khorne attrition, so I don't want to die of that. Start buffing our Ushapti. We don't need to worry about any of this other stuff, because he's just going to sit in our army the whole time. Ooh, and he's immortal now, so we don't have to worry about him dying. Great. Or do I want to go with Settra and fight them real fast? Yeah, we better do that. Because that's going to be pain, so we're going to need a stronger army. I only saw the second part, yeah. So you want him to go over there, and Settra go back over there. Oh, you can recruit something else, though. What globally do we want? Let's get him some chariots. Get rid of the Regiment of Renown.
My dynasty reigns supreme.
Okay. Holy, look at that army. 5 coatls. And our garrison is 2 things away from finishing. Alright. You need to go and try to fight them. I'm going to come down here with Settra. We'll take care of the dwarfs in a little bit. Kofor. Start getting that garrison built up. Get some more... Actually, let's do some Tomb Scorpions. They're fun. Oh no, wait. Let's do this garrison first. Looks like a lot of fun. Yeah, this campaign has been lots of fun, but it's been a huge pain in the butt too. Like, the anti-player bias is just like, oh, I'll just screw Settra. Screw you in particular. Okay. No, let's do growth. And that's got 5 more turns so we can get it to tier 3. Oh, we actually win that though. Okay, so Settra didn't need to go help. We just want that money, money, money. Excuse my poor singing. I get that from my dad. My dad sings all the time, and it could be any situation. He'll find a way to start singing. So maybe with Settra, we'll start reconquering some of this stuff from Tic-Tac-Toe. If you declare war on us, yeah, it's because we're at war with the Lizardmen. Okay. I think we should be able to win that. Yeah. I don't know, what do you think? Should we go after Skybrand or Tic-Tac-Toe? Let's go finish off these ogres real fast. Sandry, okay. So now let's spend getting more money. Pools of Despair, I think, is more likely to get attacked in the future. We don't need more Tomb Guard halberds right now. What else can we spend our cash on? That'll get us more money, so I'm fine with that. Oh, we do have enough anyway. Yeah, we're gonna go after... I think go after Scarbrand, because we want to take... We want to take back Nehekhara that he stole from us. Oh, and stupid freaking Thoric is starting to take part of Khemri too. So we're probably going to have to go with war to him, go to war with him eventually too. Gosh, I'm so tongue twisted today. You can understand you have some relatives like to sing for no reason. Depends if you, yeah. Yeah, it's something I love about my dad, but he's always good at finding a way to make people laugh, and singing randomly is good. Let's do attack.
Attend your king, slaves.
And then let's focus on getting that casualty replenishment back up. Yeah, we'll go after the demons first. Because I don't want Thoric to take all of that land, because that's going to make it way harder for us to fight him. Okay, I think we're ready to move on to the next turn. Yep, they're gonna declare war on us eventually too. Okay.
My will be done.
Wipe out those ogres for good. I think I might want... I don't know if we'll be able to deal with them immediately. Yeah, I thought so as well, dealing with the demons first. It just seems like they're going to be a pain. I'm going to wait until I can actually get this. Oh, that's a lot for that one right now. I'm going to take that off taxing so we can get there. Actually, no. I think we'll tax it because we got the army close enough where we can attack next turn.
Immortality and power. Tomb King of Nehekhara.
We can't get there in one turn yet, so I'm actually going to go after this then. Okay, big R. Let's come out and see if there's anyone's coming over. If not, we'll try to take Antok back. And Settra will move this way. 10 more turns till we get a new army. I know she's going to declare war on us. We're 2 turns away from that second tier. No, that's first tier. Okay, so we need to save some money for those garrison buildings. But otherwise, I think we're okay. Yeah, Settra just has no one who wants to ally with him in the near vicinity. He's got strong enemies too. If you don't take him out immediately, like Volkmar can be really strong. Manfred can be really strong. Skarbrand is very strong. Thoric is very strong. Arkhan's not that bad. But then Sartosa always attacks me. Oh, come on. I thought it was the other building, that's why. Oh no, it was that one. I was thinking it was the other one.
King of greatest dynasty. Your king demands. Nehekhara will be mine.
I love how the AI gets garrisons instantly, and the player doesn't. It's like, how can we make this even more unfair for the player? Virus. Oh, we got him on his Cambrian War Sphinx though. That's great. Gosh, it's just out of range. Do this and we'll start channeling. Okay. Anyone else I don't want to move? I mean, that I do want to move. Here, we'll just do this and we'll build it next turn. Yeah, just out of range. Luckily, it seems like Khorne is not being super aggressive with us, so I don't know if he's having to deal with other people. Good. Oh. Man, they're getting freaking tier 5 units already, though. Just give me that sweet money. Yeah, he doesn't make any friends. It's not like he goes out of his way to make friends either. He just pisses off everyone in the world. He's just really good at being a tyrant. Oh. Okay. Thoric is not going to snake that building out from under me. See? Oh, because that's who Skarbrand's at war with, is Thoric. We have got a crap ton of jars, so we need to figure out what we want to do with those. Canopic jars. That's what we're going to do. We're going to upgrade this, then start building that one. Anything else? The Sheik, we don't have quite enough. Cracked land, no. This one we do want to upgrade though. I think we'll go after the dwarfs once we have a once we have our fourth army. And we can deal with them on a little bit more even basis. Alright, we have some chariots. I don't want to focus on that though. Let's focus on just making him stronger in combat. Because how many is it for the first, what, 10,800 for a new army? I don't know if I want to save up for that. Because we're almost at 800. That might be worth it. I don't think you're that good at making people like you when the thing you're best at is being a dictator. Yep. That's Settra, but that's one of the things where it's grimdark, where Settra, he may be a dick, but Nehekhara was never more powerful or more prosperous than what was under him. Alright. No. Yeah, we can't get any of the really good items yet, so let's save up for that extra army. So we'll save the next couple of turns. May just want to bring him up here for now, just in case Arnessa wants to declare war and go after that way. Okay, I wonder if not Neferata. Gosh, I'm having such a hard time remembering names right now. It's Neferata's cousin, the Queen of Libaris, Khalida. If Khalida's claimed Lamia. Carrick 8 Peaks. Okay. Yeah. He may be a dictator, but oops, just bumped my mic. But yeah, he was bettering his country, unlike real dictators who are very, very selfish people. No, I'm not going to trade with you because I'm going to declare war on you eventually, so. Vagar, the eternal necropolis. In ancient times, the people of Vagar were part of the nomadic desert tribes of the Great Desert that are the ancestors of the modern Arabians. Originally bandits that preyed on the Nehekharan caravans, they were conquered by Settra, civilized and incorporated into the Great Land. The people of Vagar, oh, that's a long thing. Yeah, I know that they're horsemen. Okay, Camry. Ooh. Of course, Scarbrand is there. We'll see if he'll sally out to fight us. He's got a pretty strong army, though. 3 skull cannons, 2 chaos knights. What do I have that can come over and support him? Not a whole lot right now. How close was that? Maybe we back off. Yeah, we'll back off and go into ambush stance, I think. I'm fine taking a teeny bit of attrition, because if we can get him in a ambush battle, that'll make it much more likely for us to take that than the turn after. Nothing else we want to move this turn? Actually, we'll bring him over just to help. Yeah, I've always liked the Tomb Kings. Brand's going to be a huge pain to fight in battle. So I'm fine auto-resolving that. Just because Scarbrand by himself, I don't have the ranged power to take him out with this army. But if you guys want to see me fight more battles, I'm willing to do that even if we lose. It's all about having a good time. Why am I building so many siege towers? 2 not enough? No, I'm just doing it just because it's just clicking it just to make sure I have enough. Ooh. Campaign range is going to be really good. I think how big is that garrison? It's not very big. So this one we can fight. Yeah, and I don't even lose anything on that. Okay. That's good that we get this back, though. That gold, growth. Yeah, we can get it to level 2 next turn. We'll just let him finish. We'll actually finish upgrading Zandri first, because that's most likely to get attacked first. Come to Zandri in case in case he wants to send more armies our way. Oh, I totally forgot we have the Sphinx of Usef. What do we want to replace that with? I think we can get rid of one chariot. Merge that one. That would have been helpful. Because if I had that, we could have won that battle with Skybrand pretty easily. Ancient Tyrant. Ancient Stone. Because we do level 7 Ushapti Great Bows. Okay. Oh, excuse me. Let's come over this way, see if we can take that back real quick. Nope, Tic-Tac-Toe wants to go that way.
King of Nehekhara. Priest king of greatest dynasty.
If we save up, how many are we getting? We're getting 41 this turn. So in 2 turns we'll have enough. And if we don't spend any money this turn and next turn, we'll have enough to get that army upgrade. I mean, the army capacity. That's what I thought. Ooh. Yep, and here's her declaring war on us. Knew it was going to happen. Man, Thoric's getting pretty strong. He's going to be a pain to deal with. Because eventually he'll want to declare war on us. Oh no, we weren't spending though. And then we can get it. Oh no, never mind. We won't be able to get it. Just not quite yet. So that means we probably have another turn. Kofor is getting the 2nd tier. So it's just Faris, which is a little bit harder for them to land on. Okay, with that, let's just keep him in Zandri. Since we're waiting on those to upgrade. Time to kill some pirates. Yeah, eventually I will. I think they only have this. Yeah, they only have that. But I want to reclaim. Oh, is he at war with us too? Do you see that? Look, he's down here. He went all the way up and around to come and attack me over here. Like, that's the anti-player bias right there. Canopic jar. I'm just going to stay there. Or maybe... Okay. We'll go into ambush. He wants to come this way. Because we got rid of the corruption. Okay, we need 5,400 for that one. I think we can get rid of this one now because I'm not planning on recruiting any more chariots. Their usefulness falls off pretty fast. So you can get him in an ambush right there. So Darktide just came out today. Are you interested in playing that at all? Yes, but the AI will do everything in its power to attack the player. It's very, very annoying. Let's see if he'll trade these to us.
You reflect the fate of all who tread dark paths.
Nope. What about
The Uzcolor is
Qatar?
Go on then, say it.
Nope. Darktide, I've been having fun with that off stream. Yep, there's... I can say, I knew they're coming over. Oh, and they're going to get there the turn before that freaking garrison is built. I'm okay trying to bait them and losing this army. If it helps finish that. Alright. Yeah, but it's like about Darktide, I'm not a huge 40k fan. Like, I think it's cool, but I don't know nearly as much about it as I do Warhammer Fantasy. Warhammer Fantasy, I'm a big lore nerd, but 40k is pretty new to me. What's our relationship like with
We
him?
drink, then we talk.
It's positive still, so I'm not super worried about going to war immediately. Drink water real fast. That's something I need to be better at. Ooh. Dang, we actually may lose that. And he's bringing a second army up right there. Yeah, unfortunately your computer can't run it. Yeah, my computers are a few years old, but it's still good enough right now. For my needs. I'm not planning to upgrade until I really need to. Plus, it's not something I have the disposable income to spend on right now. But yeah, I'm fine with that. I just want them to leave me alone for a little bit. Sorry, if you could remind me what person do you have an opinion on that you want to hear about? Laptop, yeah, it's like I had a laptop for. That was my primary gaming thing for a while, and it was actually Total War. The first game I was like, I played it on my laptop, and it barely ran Warhammer 2. It's like, oh man, I want a nice computer so I can actually play this, and I didn't know what the frame rates were supposed to be like before. I was like, oh man, this is a totally different experience. One more turn for that.
Strike on my command.
Yeah, I know I know what that's like, having to game on a laptop. Yeah, my computer was like a Christmas present to myself a couple of years ago. Spent a decent amount on it, so I was like, okay, if I'm going to do it, let's build one that's nice. I don't have to save up for constantly. I mean, let's build one that I don't have to upgrade for a few years, so I could be happy with it for a while. Some Kepler Guard. What was your opinion on Thoric, or who? Uh, Ooh, we can get. Oh, if I have an opinion on Dark Tide. Yeah, I've enjoyed it a lot. I don't know if you played Vermintide at all, which is the Warhammer Fantasy game that the same company made. I really like Vermintide. The characters in it are great. And that was something that's different in Darktide, is that you create your own characters rather than there being characters that are already there that are written for you. And I liked the more curated experience. But it seems like, I don't know, some people have said that they enjoy the personal experience. I mean, the experience of creating your own character a lot more. It's a fun game. It does, like, right now it has some... It's a little bit buggy still. But it's a fun game. I like the shooting in it. The shooting in it feels really good, which is something that's important to me, because I'm usually a controller person, but that was kind of the Vermintide was the first game that I got to using a mouse kind of for targeting on game with shooting, and I really enjoyed it. Nice that you can build your characters. Like, yeah, it's good. But I think I enjoyed the banter between the character. Like, banter is a really important thing in Vermintide, and there's lots of funny banter. But... Oh, I get another army in one turn. The banter isn't quite as good, and at least in my opinion, it's not quite as good in Dark Tide. But it's a good game. I just didn't have quite as much. I don't want to use the word character, but oh, good, we actually win that.
Battle for the Creator God. I always
Good.
war for Nehekhara.
Getting good ambushes. Yeah, and Fat Shark is kind of known, the developer for the game is kind of known for having buggy releases. It's not too bad, but performance could be a little bit better. Okay, we don't want to sacrifice replenishment.
Don't be done.
Finish her off.
Nehekhara will be mine. End their existence.
Ooh, we can start getting that Ushapti landmark. Where are you going? Oh, he's not at war with the last defenders now. Now he's trading, which means they're much more likely to start declaring war on us eventually. Okay, we want another... We're gonna come and take over the dwarfs eventually.
Fight my harem. Greatness comes. Priest king of greatest dynasty.
Get that post-battle loot. No problem. It's a pretty relaxed stream. I just like to have fun, and it's enjoyable to talk to other people.
What do you want?
Okay, do we want to start building that pyramid? Because it gives us capacity for Tomb Guard? Or... Let's get the Ushapti cover back. Bone Giants. I'm excited when we can actually get some Bone Giants. Necropolis Knights, Carrion, Tomb Scorpion. Ooh, that's actually good. Utep. Okay, Settra's recruiting. He's just sitting in ambush. Once we'll get another army to come down and help. Oh, let me say, do we have another army now? Yeah. Get that diplomatic relationship just so we can hold off going to war for a little bit longer. Oh, we can do this. Once we have that second army, we can kind of focus on this flank for a little bit. What does he like?
Stand busy.
Okay. War is not super likely still. As long as we keep fighting with Scarbrand, he's probably not going to declare war on us right away. But pretty interesting campaign so far. Tic-tac-toe hasn't been too bad. Oh, of course he attacks there, and the one when I finally put someone in there. Got a new army, and just gets wiped out in turn one. Should get some of those guys. Nehekhara and warriors. I think we're gonna go to war eventually with Thoric. Yeah, because he's getting beat back by... Skybrand's getting beat back by Thoric. So let's focus on Tic-Tac-Toe, actually. Bring you down. See if we can get an ambush on him.
Nehekhara rises from the sands. Destroy them.
Then we'll go after the dwarfs in just a second. Never mind, he's got 2 full stacks. We might need Settra or 3 armies. A 3rd army, I mean. Oops. Reanimate and unfading memory. We need to get some more... what's it called? Graves. Open barrack. Yeah, the royal barracks, so we can get some more archers, because that's the biggest thing right now, is just... We have lots of skeleton armies, just no support for them. 8 more turns on that. Yeah, I did finally decide to destroy the lizards. Just because Thoric is going to destroy Skybrand for me, and then we'll eventually have to go to war with Thoric. So might as well go after Tic-Tac-Toe before Thoric declares war on us. Ooh. We got some other lizards from Krotgar's faction showing up. Oh, and Krotgar. Okay, what do we have here? Krotgar, we might have to fight this one. We'll bring this other army over. Oh, they're going in Astromancy so that they avoid ambushes. So it might be worth it just to go into this... Yeah, it's going to be worth it just to go into the settlement to try to defend it then. Okay. See what their armies look like. A lot of Saurus. Chameleon Skinks, which are a huge pain. Ooh. 3 Stegodons and 2 Bastillodon Solar Engines. We don't lose anything. Yeah, that's worth it to auto-resolve. Like I said, if you guys want to see me fight more battles, I'm more than willing to do that.
Settra the imperishable. Prepare to march. We never tire.
Start getting Lightning Strike. Necro Sphinx, since we actually have one now. Start buffing them up.
Legions rise.
Not this time.
Maybe we... Oh, no, we don't have really good armies over here yet. So maybe we sell over and just finish off Arnessa.
On the
Bring him over to defend Camry just in case someone comes that way.
Arise, legions. I have risen. Land of the dead. Priest king of greatest dynasty.
That's something else I like about the Tomb Kings, just from that quote, greatest priest king, is that they all think that they're the best out there. That's something that's really cool about the Dark Elves are like that too. I think that's another reason I like the Dark Elves, is that everyone thinks that they're the best at everything, and so they're constantly trying to prove that. High Elves are just my favorite just because I love their lore and their history. But there's lots of cool things about other races. The only race I'm not super fond of, it's not that I don't like them, but just I don't get the hype, or the Skaven. We still win. I'm fine losing that army though. We just defeated like 5 armies with that guy. He's gonna go up like 6 levels. That was a pretty good auto resolve though for us, because he's on his Camry War Sphinx, so he probably did quite a bit of work. Control. I don't think most of our areas are at risk of... Yeah, let's see how many levels he gained in that. He gained 4 levels in those from those auto resolves. You are a Chad. Now you just need to get your army back. Lemazis gets the bonus to range, so I'm gonna keep them. You like to see a little battle soon. Sometimes it's better to take the auto result. And the Skaven are okay. You like them. Your favorite in the your favorite are the Chaos Dwarves. Yeah, I love the Chaos Dwarves. They have lots of cool lore, but it's been so long since they've had some that I'm really excited for them to eventually come to Warhammer 3, because that means that we're basically getting a huge lore dump on them too from Games Workshop. Yeah, we'll do some battles soon. Did they raise that? Oh, they did raise it. Okay, we'll get him to colonize it then. Next turn. Settra will be healed almost all the way back up. Did you play the tabletop at all? Because my introduction to Warhammer Fantasy was actually through Total War. I'd heard of Warhammer before, but I'd never played it or really had anything to do with it. But I'd always wanted to try Total War, and I finally got my laptop was finally good enough that I could play some of the older games. And that's how I got into making videos about Warhammer. Just I played the Total War games, like, man, this universe is awesome. I've always loved Lord of the Rings. But I know Warhammer, I like the mystery to it that a lot of things have, and there's just so many different facets for all the different characters that it's really interesting. There. Start getting some more archers soon. Okay, we are going to get a rebellion there. And he's coming over to fight. That garrison can fend for itself. So I'm going to march him over here. Actually, I want to have enough to colonize this. So that's something I need money for. There. I know it's not a bigger battle, but do a battle real quick. Keep us from taking any losses. Ooh, it's against the Slan too. Yeah, so I want to get into the tabletop game too when the old world comes back. I've made some videos on that about who, like, the characters I think will come back for the dwarves and the Empire. But yeah, when the old world eventually launches, I'd like to start a high elf army.
Settra the imperishable.
Got someone you're a teenager, but I haven't played in years. No large gaming board game community in Israel. Oh, it's like I'm in Utah in the United States, and I don't even know if there's. Oh, there are like 40K people. Warhammer 40K. But the rest of the, like, I don't have any friends who play it either, so there's not a community that I'm aware of. Like, there's a local shop where I bought some of the first army books when I started getting into the lore, but yeah, I feel sorry that you don't have a huge community like that. Board games, like, not tabletop games, but like Risk, Stratego. I've always loved games like that. Oh, I meant to put him with the chariots. That Slan is going to die so fast.
Onwards, legions. Awake the Necrosphinx. As it should. Attack the living.
Trying to find a way to make an army of Chaos Dwarves. If it's possible, I might find some guys to play the tabletop game with. Yeah, you're like tabletop games? Yeah, it's always been big in my family.
My orders enacted.
Yeah, like I have one friend who I got into Total War Warhammer, but I don't know if he got married recently. Well, not recently, a little while ago, so I don't know if he'll be interested in that. But we play co-op sometimes on Total War Warhammer. But he really likes the setting, and it'd be cool to get into the tabletop with someone to play against. Bone Storm. Spellstorm, I mean. Do some more casting just so we replenish again. Yeah, Chaos Dwarves, I really hope they get an army for the old world. A new army book. That would be fantastic. Keep that casting going. Gen more HP. Okay. Burn, burn with the fires of change. Scream your hymns to Tzeentch. Tolgotha the Fallen. Tzeentch is a cool chaos god. Like Egrim von Horseman, he's my favorite Tzeentch character. He's probably my favorite chaos character. And I really hope we get him in Warhammer, in Total War, I mean.
This is Settra's. Settra
I
the
want that. Yeah, he's just such a cool character. Like, I've read his book about his manipulation of the Light College of Magic. And it's a good book. Well, actually, let's do some global. Oh, I guess we're waiting on a bunch of other stuff, huh? Okay. Don't do that. Global then.
Tomb King of Nehekhara. Nehekhara rises from the sand.
Okay, we'll get a rebellion there. Yeah, it's definitely like I know people think that the Total War Warhammer games are expensive, but like when you compare it to a tabletop army for Warhammer, you're like, oh man, this is way cheaper. But yeah, it's much easier to get. Like my friend, he still lives in the same-ish city. He lives like 15 minutes away from me, but we don't get together as much since he got married. So just being able to play online together has been really fun. But if I have the disposable income, I'd love to build a tabletop army for the the old world. I mean, look at that. Normally these guys hate each other, but now he's friends with Teclis and Tlaqua. No, I'm not gonna build a treaty with you. Oh, what's this other army? Ogre Rebellion? Okay. Martik is the one that does have a garrison, but I'm not super worried about that. Oh, I should have fought that. That would be a fun one to fight against Bretonia. Sorry. We'll fight the ogres then. Arnis is almost getting ready for another attempt to come and conquer me. This army can take on them. Yeah, exactly. If you compare the tabletop to the computer game, yeah, tabletop's way more expensive.
Address me as your highness.
Oh. Here, we'll fight this one just for fun. Yeah, and it doesn't help too that miniatures have become more expensive even in the pandemic when it became way more popular. But I'm mostly a lore guy, but it's like I'd like to get into the tabletop. I don't know how big of a scene there will be where I live. Ooh, he's on a chariot, so we'll put him with...
Traverse, slaves!
Nope, that's not what I meant to do.
For Nehekhara!
Shoot that. Cygor.
Living king!
Don't get stuck down by the Ungor Raiders. See if we can start to get some flanks going. Ungor Raiders. Get some of our Ushapti on the Cygor. If we can get him out, then we'll go after the Brace Shaman. Alright, this should be a mass rout, I'm hoping. Speed it up just a little bit. Yeah. Oh, I don't know if the party message got cut off. Oh, never mind. If you like him more or Nurgle. Slanesh, I do like because he's kind of an underdog and his characters aren't fleshed out nearly as much. He doesn't have nearly as many characters. Like Nakari, we got him in the game, but he had never had a model or even rules before. So he's someone I think will come back in the old world. But it's like Slanesh was really underdeveloped until Age of Sigmar.
Settra does not serve. Unliving curse.
Alright.
Our bargain will be in...
He's still neutral with this.
My dynasty reigns supreme.
Yeah.
King of Nehekhara.
He is, that's something that's kind of... It's explained well in the 40k how Slanesh is the newest Chaos God, and it's supposed to be the same in fantasy, in fantasy, but it's never really explained well. Because the origin of the Chaos Gods in fantasy is really, really muddled. Okay, they're both recruiting. Okay. Okay, do you want to go to Queshotl? next, or do we want to go... I think we'll take these two armies this way. And we'll take Settra this way down. Yeah, like Slaanesh is in the lore is the youngest chaos god, but the origins of the chaos god in fantasy are really vague. Some things have them coming to being at the Great Cataclysm when the gates of the Old Ones blow up. Other ones have them kind of semi-alive before that. And others are they kind of developed after the Great Cataclysm. After the gates fall, and then they kind of develop in that little period, but it's really, there's nothing concrete about that period. Okay, I think we're well defended with one army over there. Yeah, we'll bring his army down too. Follow Settra. These two will go west.
Settra the imperishable. I have no time for primitive creatures.
Yeah, so Slaanesh in 40k is created by the Eldari. Because after it's called the War in Heaven is basically when the Old Ones fought against the Necrons and the Catan. And the Old Ones had invented they had created the races of the Orcs and the Elves to fight the war, but they've eventually lost. The Orcs descend into their primitive state. And then the elves don't really devolve. Well, they don't devolve like biologically, but they get so corrupt and indulgent that they basically create Slaanesh as a chaos god, and it spawns all at once and kills like 90% of the Eldari. And then they kind of have the remnants of what the Eldari had become the Drukhari, which are the Dark Elves in 40k, and then the remaining Eldari become the Crafthold Eldar, who had kind of already abandoned. Eldari, it's an insult if you call them Space Elves. Yeah, it is. I want to upgrade. What is it? I always forget to do that one. Ooh, Scarbrand's coming back though. Come on, Thork. You're supposed to do your job and deal with Scarbrand so he doesn't come after me. I'm going to send you back actually then. Yeah, they are space elves. Like the craft world are definitely very close to the high elves, and then the Drukhari are very close to the dark elves. There's no really equivalent of the wood elves, but the Harlequins, that's something that's unique to 40k. They are the followers of Loek, or the Laughing God. Who is the equivalent of a Loek in fantasy. Okay. think we'll recruit one of these special Tomb Kings real fast. Let's go with Rakash. Because he gets control, ward save. Yeah. I guess next turn we'll have him. You don't have hippies in space. I'm sure there's someone who's more versed in 40k lore who will say that, okay, these are the space hippies of 40k, but I don't know enough about 40k to be that person. But I'm sure that there's something like that in there. Is that, sorry, going back to what we were talking about with the origin of the Chaos Gods and Fantasy, that's something I've been reading about. I've kind of been trying to write a long video, not for right now, but for eventually, talking about the history of the world, starting with the old ones. And finding an answer to how the Chaos Gods came to be is really hard in fantasy. Yep, Teclis here to declare war on us. I'm fine with that as long as freaking Kairos doesn't declare war on us too, because I don't want that to eat up the campaign, or we just spend a bunch of our time conquering the southern wastes. Because that would be really annoying. Okay. Good. This army can go back to defend against Skybrand, hopefully. Ooh, yeah. Construction cost 50 down 50%. I'm gonna wait until we have this other army. Yeah, so I'm gonna go into ambush. Because I definitely think Skybrand is going right for Xandru. Sorry, I just had a drink of water and I'm burping. This is the guy I was going to replace with Rakash of the Second Dynasty. What is the curse, though? Passive ability, the curse. Oh, he just gets a bound ability for it. So he gets like a Mortis engine. If he's below 50% health, that's good. These two are going to come take these. So we'll go after... I think we'll go after this one. Because this one we can replenish a little bit before we go for Zlatlan. Wonder if they're going to declare war on us too. Oh no, he's at war with the he used to be trading with them. Now he's friendly. Huh. Do we want to trade with him? Might as well for now, okay? It might eventually hating us later, but I'm okay with that. Because for now, that's just more money in my pocket. And go back to recruiting our next army. Yeah, you don't get too many answers to where they came from. You have stories from the departure of the old ones, as all the chaos gods smashed the ancient into 1,000 pieces. Yeah, I think that is supposed to, that's, I think, when there's a little bit of overlap between fantasy and 40k, because that's definitely history in 40k. But I don't know if Slaanesh was around for that part in 40k, because that's where the timing just gets really messed up. Because the history of the old ones in more recent lore is very heavily tied with the 40k stuff, or very heavily, what's the word? Paralleled in the 40k lore. But for fantasy, it's not quite the same. So fantasy, it's just a mess in fantasy. There's the motorcycle gremlin.
I am Settra.
3,000? Sure, I'll do that for now, just so I don't have to send up another army to help defend there. Ooh, we actually have a tier 4 thing now. We can start getting bone giants. Why is the... Oh, it's because of the event, huh? What's it got? 2 turns left? 5 turns. Okay. Skybrand can't attack us quite this next turn. Yeah. Well, the old ones are... Actually, yeah, I think the old ones originally appeared... In their current form, they probably appeared in 40k first. Because in the original, like, 3rd edition and 4th edition of Warhammer Fantasy, the old ones were closer to what the Slann became in 5th edition. I mean, because the Slann were originally what the old ones were called in Fantasy. In 4th and 5th edition. 3rd, 4th, and 5th. No, 3rd and 4th, sorry. And then 5th edition is where the Slann became the Lizard Men. And then the old ones became the old ones. I'm going to send... yeah, he has another turn, so I'm going to wait for him to come back. We'll send him north to deal with Skybrand if this guy can't hold it alone.
Arise, my legions. Rise. Granted. Your advice.
I think we will want to do the Sandstorm. Because that just means if Skybrand starts sieging this immediately, we have something to help defend with. Where are all my other regiments of renown? I've got the archers there. And I guess I've got some in here too. Okay, we're going to replenish first then. Oh no. We'll do this. We'll do the Sandstorm. Then I'll upgrade Sudenberg next turn. Normally I would recruit some archers, but it's only global because I don't have any recruiting things in there. So I'm going to get rid of one of those. I'm going to get rid of that. We'll put some recruiting in there. I think I actually might end the stream with this, and then we'll fight this next at the start of next stream. It's getting kind of late where I am. But I've appreciated everyone who's came. I've really enjoyed talking to you, Yosef. I hope you come back next time. I'll probably try to stream tomorrow at the same around the same time, around 6. But yeah, I really appreciate everyone who came. Had a fun time, and we'll start this battle next time tomorrow. I'm Warhammer. Have a great day.